What's up, you guys? This is Steven, and I'm back with another lyrical analysis. This time I'll be analyzing the song The Great Artist by Jolin Tsai. And this song is the lead single from Jolene's album Muse. And it's a really good song. I remember running across this song because, I kind of keep tabs on Jolene. She's not like my super top artist, but I keep tabs on Jolene. Something about her keeps me coming back for more. You know. However, I will say that I'm not totally sold on Jolene as a musical artist. I do think there are some issues with Jolene Tsai as far as her vocal ability and her live performances. Like on the music videos is cool, but somehow in the live performances I'm not like, oh, like that's it. But like I said before, there's something that keeps me coming back to her. I first found out about Jolene through Dancing Diva. I ran across that video somehow, and I'm like, whoa, awesome dance moves and good song, good beat. You know, so there's something about Jolene. She may have the X factor or the it factor, like something. Um, but yeah, this song it's a good lead single, definitely. This song comes with it, and Jolene comes with it too in this song. She got attitude, she got some good dance moves in it, um, and she's doing her thing. And the song actually has some, somewhat of a deep meaning to it. Has a meaning to it as well. But with all that being said, here we go with the lyrical analysis. Here we go. Okay, love will be your muse. That's how it starts off. So it's all like, love will be your muse. And then we get into the next part. His Azural, I think it's Azural or Azural eyes. Basically, it's like his blue eye seems as though he had just returned from Aegean seaside or an Aegean seaside. So basically, his blue eyes seem like he returned from like the area where Turkey and Greece kind of meet or come together. Or it's like Greece here and then Turkey here. So that area. So it sounds like this dude might be of the Caucasian persuasion, perhaps. Or either he's just like Eurasian or something. But anywho, alright. Do you think, Jolene? His upper body resembles a poet, his lower half a tramp. So like upper body is like I guess like really nice, and the lower half is like, oh, you get around. Alright. You love his mysterious. I think meant to say you love his mystery. You love his danger, yeah. So you love his mystery and you love his danger, yeah. Because I think Jolene is talking to like another woman. It seems like, or maybe she's telling herself this. I don't know. One of the two. You love his decadence. They said decadent, but I think they meant decadence. You love his superiority. So you love his mystery, his danger, his decadence, and his superiority. So maybe superiority meant maybe his cocky attitude, something like that. So you love all that, and you all mesmerized and captivated and liking it and stuff. But this is gonna turn on you probably. His inner beast is wilder than Picasso. So he is crazier and wilder than Pablo Picasso. Actually, that's the one line in the song that really kind of like I remember, like I really like, and I'll probably try and use that somewhere within my life. Like my inner beast is wilder than Picasso or Pablo Picasso. Um, his peach blossoms are more vibrant and overflowing. They said in new date did well actually in new date, but I think they meant to say in you dated. So basically, his peach blossoms are more vibrant and overflowing than Murakami Takashi's drawing, and he is By the sound of his name, I believe he is a Japanese artist. I think it's Murakami. Murakami. Could be. I'm not quite sure. You love his easygoingness, you know. They forgot to put the ness part on it. You love his convenience. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I read that wrong. He loves your easygoingness and he loves your convenience. So he loves that you are easygoing and you are very convenient. You know, anytime he wants what he wants, you are very convenient with it. Dares to be angry but daren't voice out. So basically, you angry but you not voicing it. Whoever this chick is, and that's not a good thing. You know, you got to be upfront with it, or else, you know, you're gonna be going through all this BS because you're not upfront with it. Here's the chorus. You, the way they wrote this was a bit weird. It says you self hypnosis. He's the artist, and I kind of translate this as like basically you hypnotize yourself to think that he's the artist. You give him a palette to make a collage, a portrayal. Again, this is that whole art metaphor thing coming into play because the song is called The Great Artist. So that's why we had mentions of Picasso and Takashi. See, he is not Van Gogh and he is not Monet. Again, more references to artists. His models are never lacking. So basically, he never has his shortage of models because you know he go all over the place. You know, get around. When he's facing you, he pretends to be obedient. But when his back's facing you, he starts messing around. Bad. I guess badly. No, never stop. And I believe this is actually the pre-chorus. I think I might have said this is the chorus, but this is the pre-chorus. So basically, you hypnotize yourself to think that he is the artist, you know, but he ain't the artist. You the artist. You just think he the artist. And when he facing you, he all like, of course, he's putting on the front, but when his back is turned, when he's out and you're somewhere else, he's bad. So yeah, that's how it works. Let's see. He just wants to collect more Barbie dolls. And in Mandarin, it's Bobby Wawa for Barbie dolls. So Wawa for doll. I don't know. So yeah, kind of learned something there. I know it's like muñeca in Spanish for doll. So it would be like muñeca Barbie for a Barbie doll. Or muñecas Barbies. Alright, let's get on with the chorus. Here we go with the chorus. Wake up. So she's telling whoever to wake up. You are the great artist. The love you created from the bottom of your heart is priceless. Wake up. Stop being charitable. Again, don't be donating money to charities. You really don't love him that much. So when he asks you for money for charity, don't be charitable and don't donate to his charities. Love is muse's kiss. So she's saying like a kiss from muse equals love, or is on the same lines as love. Something like that. Everyone deserves to be tattooed with dope. So she's saying that everyone deserves to be like doted on and, you know, made to feel special. Go get it. That beauty will lead you to the birth of Venus. Bam, another art metaphor with that. All right, next verse. You don't need to tolerate his wandering heart. You need to learn to put down your unwillingness and get rid of your overflowing maternal instincts. So she's saying basically, you know, stop being so just like giving, like so charitable and so giving and so nice. You know, you need to put a stop to that, or else you're gonna be taken advantage of. And I kind of know where she's coming from with that, because sometimes I think I might be a bit too nice at times, where I need to kind of just put a stop to it. Let's see. He wants you to give in, so you give in. Yeah. So she just doing whatever this dude say. He says he loves you. That's merely yelling. It's just noise, you know. It seems like it means something, but it's just noise. It doesn't have a meaning to it. His universal love has no limits all along. So his universal love has no limits all along. I don't really know how to interpret that, but I want to interpret it something along the lines of like his love. It's not really anything special. Like he gives it to everyone. Replicate lies. The end has never appeared. So basically, he just continues to just lie, and it's not coming to an end anytime soon. It never comes. It's never an end to the lies. It's just more lies. You should say goodbye when you need to say goodbye. Yeah. Be sure not to be reluctant to part. Leave, you know. Okay. So she's trying to, like, Jolene trying to give this chick some advice. And maybe this chick is her, actually. And she's giving herself this pep talk, saying, like, you need, like, get it together. Or either she's just talking to some random person. I don't know. I'm not quite sure who the audience that she's speaking to in this song. Nevertheless, interesting song. Let's see. We do the chorus, the pre-chorus and the chorus again, and it's the same thing, so I'm going to skip it. All right, here's the bridge. Beauty or not is not determined by Andy Warhol. So Andy Warhol has no say in what's beautiful and what's not beautiful. So don't listen to Andy Warhol. Again, another art reference. The great artist should have her own perceptions. So she's saying, like, you are a great artist. Like, you have created this. You can create this again. All right, let's see. Having love before, you should have the courage to let go calmly. The great artist will let love be renaissance. Would be renaissance again. I'm not quite sure if that is actually grammatically correct, but it basically is something along the lines of the great artist will let love be reborn again, and it's a reference to the Renaissance, because you know that Renaissance era back in Europe in, like, I think the 17th century or 18th century, something like that. I'm not quite sure when that happened, but basically it's a reference to the Renaissance. And the Renaissance basically means rebirth, you know. Renacimiento in Espanol. El Renacimiento. Let's see. So basically this here, she's saying the great artist will let love be, let love be reborn. Do it now. Do it now. She's telling this whoever to do it now. And those are the end. Those are all the lyrics to the song. This is the end of the song. No more original lyrics to the song. The music video for this song is interesting. It's like Jolene, and she's getting out of this like weird, like futuristic carriage, and her assistant, who is male, is helping her. He takes her hand and walks her down. Then they walk into this party, and Jolene, looking around and stuff, and then that's when the song starts, and like, love will be your muse, and it's like, bam, Jolene comes out with the dance moves and stuff and starts, doing her thing, and giving some attitude with it. I'm like, oh, Jolene coming with it. And let's see what else we got. Then, Jolene's wearing these like crazy couture outfits and stuff. I'm like, whoa, where did you get these from? And she also wears these crazy couture outfits when she's performing now for some reason. And I'm like, yeah, you might want to spend a little bit more time working on your dance moves and vocals instead of wearing these crazy, outfits and putting together these crazy outfits. Um, but nevertheless, they are interesting and are artistic. Um, let's see. Then, it's Jolene dancing in like this party area, and the party area looks like very like Victorian era esque, very Victorian, very European. Then she's dancing in front of this other place, and it's somewhere in Asia, I believe. I thought it was somewhere in Paris, but I think it was actually took place somewhere in um, Asia. Um, I'm not quite sure where though. Possibly Taiwan. I'm not sure. I guess I thought it was in Paris because Jolene did this little. She went to Paris to do a concert, and I thought maybe she filmed the video there because it looked very European. So, if it wasn't there, like, oh, you really had me going there. So, good job, good job. You really had me going. Then the dude who's the subject of the video is comes in at one point or another, and Jolene basically is like, I know what you're about, and she sees him like talk with all these different girls. At one point he's with one girl, and then another point he's with another girl, and Jolene ain't the fool. She know what's up. And then at one point in the video, this guy he like makes this watch or monocle or something, and like some weird thing, and then like turns into this whole like cyber hologram display of like three people kissing or something like that. It's like one person here, it's like a woman here and a dude here, and they're kissing, and then a dude turns around and kisses another woman. Yeah, it's kind of weird. So I'm not quite sure what the theme of this party is, but nevertheless, that happened. And then it gets to the bridge, and then Jolene's in this different room, and she's like laying on the couch, and she's like bam, bam, or something like that, and she's doing her thing there. And then at the very end of the music video, Jolene comes into contact with the dude, and he's trying to like chat her up and spit some game or whatever. But then Jolene, like, she ain't going for it at all, cause like the next thing you know, Jolene done pimp slapped this dude, and he's like flying to the other side of the room. And that's how the video ends, and everyone looks shocked. They're like, what is it, like when they see this guy flying to the whole other part of the room. So that's it. Yep, that's all I got. Great song, interesting music video, definitely. Jolene, I won't say that she is a great artist, but I'll say she is a good artist. She's interesting, definitely. She has some good dance moves when it comes to her music videos. When she's dancing in her music videos, she does a pretty decent job. She just needs to be able to do it live, But she does have her moments, definitely. But as I said, I'm not totally sold on Jolene as a musical artist. But I'm willing to give her a chance, and she is interesting. And I do keep tabs on Jolene. Something about Jolene is captivating. So hopefully the fanatics won't be too angry at me for saying what I gotta say. But it's just a little strange. I kind of think that Jolene should probably be a bit more, I guess, seasoned since she's been in the industry for so long. And I will say that Jolene, she's kind of like a survivor in this industry, because I think a lot of people probably counted her out, because she did come from like a singing competition, so a lot of people probably counted her out, but she hanging in there. She's been through like 4 different record companies, but she's a fighter, she's a survivor, like she's doing her thing, I'm not quite sure how long it's gonna last, but she's making it last as long as she can, and she could probably turn this into like you know, a, maybe even like become like the Madonna of Taiwan or something, you know. And she also went to college and pursued a bachelor's degree in English language and literature. I'm like, whoa, that's awesome too. Because she didn't have to do that because she already has enough money. She doesn't need it, but that shows that she wants to kind of like improve herself, improve upon herself. And it's interesting that she studied English language and literature at Fujin Catholic University. I'm like, whoa, that's awesome. And a lot of people would be like, that's not a big deal," but it is a big deal because she's coming from Mandarin Chinese to English, and that's a big leap there. That's not the easiest thing to do. It's like coming from English to Mandarin Chinese, not a big easy thing to do. And as well, I understand her love of languages because I pursued a degree in a language as well. A social science and a language as well. So I understand, her love of language definitely. And she also released a DVD, well, a CD called Love Exercise, and it's supposed to help people learn English. But there's some issues with that. There's some issues with that, definitely. But another video for another day. Long story short, great video, great song, greatness, a great artist. Thanks a lot for watching. Feel free to comment, feel free to subscribe, feel free to give me a thumbs up. It's greatly appreciated. Until the next video, adios and goodbye for now.